All right, everybody, welcome to another day in our cycle series. We have a lighter set going on today. You have made it to day 5. I had a set of 15-pound dumbbells and a set of 5-pound dumbbells, and we're going to get started with our warm-up. So go ahead and lie on the back with me, and just let your knees set up right outside your hips. Put your arms out nice and wide, putting the palms on the ground. Feel the low back pull into the ground and feel your shoulder blades shove down toward your hips, and then just rotate your knees to the left. Exhale. Inhale, bring to center, and then rotate to the right. Perfect. Inhale to center. Rotate to the left. Inhale to center, and rotate to the right. Okay, go ahead and bring to center, and we're going to do a little hug. Bring your head and shoulders up. Extend your right leg long, hug your left knee into the chest. Take a nice deep inhale, and then with your exhale, we're going to switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. As you switch, the goal here is to move in your hip joints. So trying to keep your pelvis stable using the core and just getting some mobility in those hip joints forward and back. Leveling off through that pelvis. And then we're going to go ahead and extend the legs straight that we're pulling in. So straight, and you're going to pulse, pulse. Ooh, my hamstrings are tight from the other day. Pulse, 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 pulse. Pull the head and shoulders up. Tuck your chin in. Keep the belly strong. 2 more here. There's 1. And 2. All right, we're going to roll it over and head onto our hands and knees for some cat-cow. Plant your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale to open the chest, pulling your shoulders back, pulling your hands back. And then as you exhale, push your hands forward. Get a lot of dome and round into that upper back. Belly button pulls tight to the low spine. Inhale. Pull the chest open, and then exhale and round. 1 more. Inhale, pull to open, and then exhale and round. Perfect. Let your hips swing to the left and the right. Just get that low back to open up a little bit. Nice little pull through the hips, IT bands, up in the hips, up in the high glute. And then go ahead and sit back on your heels for me. Take your left hand, pull it to the right hip, and then let your right ear drop to the right shoulder. And then switch to the other side. Left hand, left hip, left ear, left shoulder. All right, let's get going. We're going to start off with some abs. We're going to start with a runner sit-up. So if any of the abdominal portion doesn't work for you, you can always stay with a crunch, a concentrated crunch, or with just a pelvic tuck or a dead bug, right? So whatever kind of works for you along the way. Otherwise, the rest of us are going to hit up a runner sit-up. So push your low back into the ground, elbows start tight next to your rib cage, and then you're going to tuck your opposite knee to elbow. We're going to go 10 per side, and here you want to really try to focus on keeping the flexion as you lower back down. So there's never a point that we relax the core or the abs. Maybe you don't get your back all the way down or all the way up. That's okay. You're just finding that point that you can pull that one leg in and keep that core active. Here's 9 and 10. All right, we're going to move to an oblique V-up. Here, if this doesn't work for you, just bring one leg up, or you can bend your knees in. Keep the front of the belly fully wrapped, flexed and locked all the way around. 6. Flex into that oblique. 9 and 10. Okay, roll it to the other side. Extend and reach. Try to go for big range. See if you can get your upper body to drop and lift. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to flip over and hit up a down dog plank. Big spread open fingertips. Drive your heels down toward the ground. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, draw forward, contract, and hold. Inhale, push back. So we're going to go all the way to 10. This is such a good pose, a good revolution and rotation. We get to sneak in some core, upper back, and then hamstring stretch. See where you can put extra flexion through the arms. So those triceps that are pointing back toward your toes and the core. Building that core awareness, your pelvic floor, your thighs, your back. Pull your kneecaps up toward your hips. That's 8. 9. Lock and load. 10. Perfect. All right, we get to do that 2 more sets. All right, tighten and tug, pull that low belly down, pushing your low back into the ground. Connect with your breath. Remember, we want to try to find that scoop, getting the abdomen to scoop as opposed to protrude as much as possible. 7, 8, 10. All right, back to our oblique V-ups. I'm going to start on my side 2. 3, think about using those obliques. 5, 6, more so than the legs. Think about what you want to put the work into. 9, 10. Other side. See if you can get that shoulder to drop all the way back onto the ground and then connect and lift all the way to the top. 9 and 10. Okay, down dog planks. Point your first finger straight ahead. Get your fingertips nice and wide open. Work with your breath. I like to exhale as I come forward because in your plank, that's a bigger, easier place to get a little more contraction through the core. And as you exhale, you can find a little more core flexion. Find that heat deeper, wrapping around the abdomen. There's 6, 7. Connect with your body, connect with the breath. 9. Wrap through those shoulder blades. 10. All right, last set here on the mat with our core. Back to those runner sit-ups. Should be heating us up a little faster than that very first set. Keep your chin tucked in. That'll keep the load less on your neck. 7, 8, keep that twist at the top. 9 and 10. Okay, oblique V-ups. Still flexing through, keeping that contraction on the front of the abdomen. 4, 5, 7, 8, and 10. Healthy, strong obliques. Very, very beneficial for keeping your back stabilized. Less pain and discomfort there. Less pressure put on that low back. That core can help support. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. All right, back up. We're finishing our little core portion with the last down dog. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Really feel the abdomen pushing you forward and back. 3, 4, 6, 7, all through that trunk, all through that torso. Make sure you're holding flexion as you push back. That's not right here in that down dog. It's not an opportunity to let go. And 10. All right, open your knees wide, big toes together. Take a quick little child's pose. Just check in with everything. Nice work. All right, we're going to go into a little cardio push. Okay, we're jumping up our reps to 30. We're going to start with pogo hops, which is basically just a forward back hop, front and back on the mat. If hopping doesn't work for you, you can just go 1 foot at a time, take little pitter-patters on the ground. We still want to keep our core nice and strong, chest nice and tall. 4, 10 left, and then we're going to run in place. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a little burst, getting that heart rate up. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy today. 3, 2, 1. Then shuffle tap. So you're going to step and tap. 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that same cycle as we did with our abs, going through 3 rounds. 18, 19, 20. Stay light on those toes, strong in the core. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Back to our pogo hops. Forward and back. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run in place. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Step and tap. 3, 4. I think a lot of times we discount the effects and benefits of just light cardio work. Doesn't need to be long and drawn out, but just throwing it in. Okay, last set, pogo hops. 2, 3. Keep scanning the body. Check in, see what it feels like. Okay, then our runs. So consistency over intensity always wins for results. So the more consistent that you are, the more often you do it, and the more it pays off. I find also more of us adhere better to consistency when we're not worried about intensity. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then our shuffles. Ten to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, just take a little bit of a wide stance. Lean over those legs. Lean to one side and then the other. All right, now we get to break out the weights. We're going to go 20 reps to start, and we're going to do back taps. Okay, so grab your heavier set if you got one out. Not super heavy, just your mid weight. Okay, let your weights kind of hang into the hands, so they're facing down toward the ground. We're going to take a slight little hinge, and then you're going to reach back with that tap. So the goal here is to stop the weight right at the thigh. Feel the belly button pull back. Feel the back lengthen. And we want to get into the triceps and the rhomboids. Rhomboids are those muscles, upper middle back between the scapula. 12, 13. See if you can keep the body still while you're moving those weights back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. And yes, I'm totally guessing on the number, so if I'm off, oh well. We're going to go into an overhead press now. Adjust your weight if you need, or just set it up and go. 6, 7, keeping the core strong. Remember, we want to power through the back and use support from the core and the glutes. Keep your pelvis in place. 3, 2, and 1. And maybe you need to stop, take a little break, come back. That's totally fine. All right, we're going to pick up these baby weights, and we're only doing 10 T raises. So pinkies together, hinge really far over your legs, and then pull through the thumbs. Pull the belly button in. Keep that long spine. So sometimes that means you might need to take just a little bit of a tailbone tuck. 6, rotate those shoulder heads back and feel your upper back get that pull. 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. Back to our back taps. Roll the shoulders back and down. Find that little mini hinge. 3, see if you can get the weights to tap. It's okay if they don't. We want to keep the chest lifted and the shoulders back. Try not to use momentum. 6, 5, 3, and 1. Whew! Yes. Feeling those triceps, feeling the back. Okay, get into that press, just a strict press. If you need to do a little push press from the legs, that's fine. Feel the work. Keep it out of your neck by engaging the back. Strong thighs, strong core. 17. I gotta take a break. 18, 19, 20. Definitely always a little different muscle recruitment, a little different feel than when you're going super heavy. It's good to switch it up. All right, pinkies together, thumbs out wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 3, 5, contract deep through that core. The same contraction through the belly that we had when we were in our sit-ups, Our down dog, 9. Focus that upper back, 10. Beautiful. All right, how about a teeny little stretch? Pull one shoulder across and then the other. Okay, back to those back taps. Think about the work, controlling both directions of the move. 6, trying to open the chest, roll the shoulders back. Small bend in those knees so you can get your butt back. And then neutral to the shoulders. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Here we go, up and over. I'm going to go 2 sets of 10. I think that's a good idea. You can bang out your 20 if you'd like. Control those elbows on the drop. 6, 8, hold that core. 10. Woo! If you're stopping with me, grab those hands behind your back. Open your hands off the hips. Thumbs up and back. All right. Let's see what we got. 10 more. Feel the work. I'm sure you're feeling the work. 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right. We're going to get that T raise. Big, big T at the top. Belly strong. Feel that length of your spine. Control the drop on those weights. Roll both shoulders back. 5. Get into the back side of that shoulder. 7. That's why I like to lean forward pretty far. 8 is because you want it in the upper back, not the top of the shoulder. Last one. 10. Perfect. All right, we're back into our little cardio set. Straight away. Pogo hops. 1, 2. We're going to 30. Keeping that core strong. 29, 30. Get those knees up. 27, 28, 29, 30. Side to side. Check in with that core. Keep it strong. 20. 30. Pogo hops. Little jumps forward and back. 10. 7, 28, 29, 30. Eight, 29, 30. Get those little shuffle taps. 5, 6. 17, 18. 28, 29, 30. Last set here. Seventeen, 18, 29, 30. Almost there. 13, 14. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Beautiful job. Okay, step to the back of your mat. Reach over those legs. We have time for a little core bonus, some planks to finish this off. All right, walk your hands forward. Take your little down dog for just a split second. Get your calves relaxed and released. And then we're going to drop onto those elbows. All right, we're going to go 1 minute in the front, 30 seconds per side, and then we'll get our stretch. So just 2 minutes of work left. I think planking is such an awesome opportunity to really check in to the body. Don't worry about your timing. Just check in. Feel your heart rate. Feel your feet. Feel your core, your neck, traction, breath. Find your breath. See if you can keep your mouth closed. You should be able to get your heart rate to drop back down fairly quickly. We didn't do too aggressive of a cardio set. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate to one side. Lift into that plank, that side plank. Again, just check in. Use your back to support your body. Three, 2, and 1. Other side. Rotate over. Stack it up. Check those hips. My hips have a tendency to rotate. You want to pull back. Your body's going to find the easiest way to get through the time. So just check in and adjust. Use your musculature as opposed to your skeletal system. Keep those hips high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, come to your hands and knees. Let's inhale the left arm up. And then exhale, tuck it under, sliding through as far as possible. See if you can get your outer shoulder onto the ground. And then let your hips pull back to the left. Maybe reach that right arm way far forward. Slide the shoulder blade down again. Train those shoulder blades to slide down. For whatever reason, we like to lift them up, let them round forward. Okay, bring it on up, and then let's hit the other side. Inhale the right arm up, and then exhale, tuck under. Reach through. Make sure that you make it on Monday, day 6. We're going to up the intensity. We'll be back on a high intensity cycle. So we have 2 light days followed by a heavy day. Bring your left leg forward. And then we'll have 2 more light days. So light still means work, right? Like today. I had to take a couple breaks. It wasn't necessarily easy, but the workout should leave you feeling more energized and less completely exhausted. Really taking in different cycles of types of training. Super heavy days, super high intensity days. Okay, let's hinge back and get that hamstring. Pull the chest toward the toes. Lengthen through the back, lengthen through the hamstring. Feel that big belly of the muscle stretch. And then let's switch to the other side. Dropping it down, lunging forward, feel that back, hip flexor or quad. Make small adjustments, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month at a time. Over time, add up to get you really where you want to be. Because really getting where you want to be takes complete mental shifts, behavior changes, lifestyle changes, priority shifts, and then hinge back. I was listening to a podcast yesterday and they were talking about their goals for the year. And one of the guys mentioned that in order to achieve his goals, he's finding people to surround himself with that help reinforce the behaviors and the goals that he's pushing toward. It's a total, complete lifestyle adjustment. You got to bring people with you and make it happen. All right. Just hinge over those legs. Take a deep inhale, a deep exhale, and then inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Grab your left arm, pull to the right. Grab your right arm, pull to the left. Fantastic job, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and make sure that you come back for our HIIT day, day 6.